What's up, folks? It's your boy Coach Ty back at you with another one, and today we have another simplified for you, the rear delt fly. This is going to put a ton of muscle onto your posterior deltoid and your mid and lower traps. I've got Elda here to help me out with this one. She's going to be our lovely model for this exercise, and we're going to go through what to do, what not to do, and how to get the most out of this exercise. So here we go. Where are you going? All right, here we go with the form. So the rear delt fly is, again, a posterior delt exercise, but also is going to train your mid and lower traps, especially if you're pulling your shoulder blades back on every rep, which you should be doing. So I'm going to have Elda go ahead and grab the dumbbells. This exercise is done with a hinged forward position. You need to all the way here, and also we want to make sure we always keep a flat back. Make sure you avoid rounding your lumbar spine, always, well, except for bench pressing. And then from there, we're going to draw the dumbbells out to the side. Imagine you've got a pencil in the middle of your back and try to squeeze that pencil on each rep. Elda's braid's in the perfect place for this. Squeeze the braid. Make sure your elbows stay mostly extended. They don't need to be fully extended, but we also don't want to turn this exercise into a row. And while there is an exercise called the rear delt row, that's not what we are performing here. Also, as always, we want to make sure we avoid bouncing. And you will typically see as you start fatiguing, your body will naturally kind of start to throw a bounce in just to help you get the weight from point A to point B. Been counting reps? 8. See if we got 12. Do 4 more. Very nice. Try to get that upper arm to parallel with the ground. Parallel. Now you can also do this exercise with an internally rotated shoulder. That does mean there will be less space in your shoulder joint, but there's also some research showing that an internally rotated shoulder joint will lead to higher activation of all 3 heads of the delts. So try these internally rotated. If it's painful, go back to external rotation. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Thank you. So on a rear delt fly, we wanna make sure that we are hinged as far forward as possible. So you wanna get your torso as close to parallel with the floor as you possibly can, because the higher up you go, the more you're gonna start recruiting the lateral delts instead of the posterior. It's a matter of placing the muscle that you're trying to train opposite the line of resistance. So down here, your posterior delt is opposite the line of resistance. Up here, your lateral delt is opposite the line of resistance. This is another reason why we want to avoid bouncing and moving at the hips as we're performing this exercise, because coming up too high will literally drive you to hit a different muscle that we're not trying to hit. So don't do it. All right, folks, that's it for the rear delt fly. Thank you guys for listening and watching. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go show Elda some love. Her Instagram will be down in the description below. You can find this exercise and 1,000 more over on MuscleWiki.com. Go check us out there, and I will see you with the next one. Deuces.
Thank you.